the shed is basically almost like home.
Nice bit of company, we all look after each other.
The best thing about the shed is that everybody's really very friendly.
Makes me feel joyful.
It's just a really lovely mix of people.
We just love being at the shed.
My name's Ben, I'm a countryside ranger here at Durlston Country Park, and I'm also responsible for leading the Everyone Needs a Shed project. The shed began as a means to make volunteering accessible to everyone. I don't think 4 years ago today, when it all started, that we could have ever imagined that we would be running was it like 5 or 6 sessions there every week now. And the amount of people that come to those sessions and how much they get out of it, it's really exceeded expectations.
Just met Sue and Dougal. He's a therapy dog, Sue's dog.
He loves you. Tell me why he loves you.
I'll tell you why, because I've got treats in this side and he was sniffing when I got out of the car.
He knows Brian very well, who's blind. Brian really does get a good feeling from coming up here, and he loves Dougal.
A lot of friends up here, it gives them something to do. So, can't beat the shed, can you, really?
Everyone who comes along will be able to fit in some way or another. Everything that you take part in at the shed is helpful to us, so you could just be the person making the teas and coffees, and that's going to be fueling our other volunteers to be doing work too, right the way through to taking part in all the activities we do, from woodworking, gardening, arts and crafts and so on.
These are bell peppers that I brought along today just to plant up, to allow some of the volunteers to get involved. Those that perhaps are less dexterous can just plant up the plants, and we can grow them on either to sale or to grow produce ourselves.
Next one, please.
First and foremost, everyone who takes part is a sheddie, and that's whether you're just dropping in for half an hour to give something a go, or whether you come every week. And then we also have our lead sheddies running the sessions, looking after the people who come along, setting them up on certain tasks.
Each person, when they come here, finds out what they are particularly useful for and what they can contribute to. So everybody then gets stuck in and they know what to do and they feel part of the family.
When I'm driving back here, I feel like coming home because it's such a community spirit. Everyone's always together. We always try and look after everyone on birthdays and things like that. So it's just a really special place for a lot of reasons.
I come here for mainly social reasons, but I also enjoy the labour and just helping around, helping people out. That's what I enjoy.
It's an outdoor space and it's good for the community.
I think it's a very peaceful place to be, so you can kind of rejuvenate yourself, but it also, I think everyone just feels better in nature. So we've got a compost toilet, we've got a greenhouse, we've got loads of raised beds so that people can use them with different abilities. We've got the shed itself, which has got a full kitchen. It's got loads of different types of tools, pretty much anything you can imagine. And it's just got everything really that you need to run different community groups for all different types of people, for all different ages.
You got the sound of the trees moving, you got the plants, you got the smells from nature. You're close to the sea, so you can go and have a look at that if you wish. It's just a calming location.
It's just a fabulous place to come for our mental health with like-minded people, and there's no pressure.
In nature, nothing's ever perfect. There's always flaws. You may have a little air pocket, a little bit of mud in there, which means that you have constantly got to look at adjusting what you're doing. It tends to do something that I got to learn for my mental health, that flaws are okay.
Can you tell me what happened earlier with the carrot cake?
Well, when I arrived, I put my car keys down and I brought along a cake, as many of the volunteers do. I turned my back to go and put some plants out for sale, and when I came back, the starring bird was devouring the top of the cake. But don't tell anyone.
I feel really proud every time I come down to the shed. It's amazing that we have created this little community which all supports one another. It's just a really lovely mix of people, people who wouldn't usually meet in everyday life. Everyone looks out for everyone, and you've got friendships across all ages and abilities, which is really lovely to see.
Buddy, you can be in it too.
We are a team. We belong.